My name is Philip, and I'm a sophomore studying computer science in the School of Engineering. And this summer, I worked under Dr. Yasmin Kafai and also Luis Morales Navarro to study use perception of machine learning and understanding how they interact with different programs like ChatGPT. For this specific poster, I analyzed data that we collected during a summer workshop. It was a spring and summer camp hosted at a local STEM museum, and there were 16 ninth grade students, all who had an interest in STEM. And we prompted them with different questions about ChatGPT to gain different knowledge and different data that we can analyze. And the form of data that we collected was audio and video recordings of their screens. We also had participant artifacts such as posters that they created and also exit tickets that they had to write before they left for the day. And lastly, we had text logs from the student interactions with ChatGPT. So after collecting the data, we went through an analysis process. So we broke down the audio transcripts, the excerpts from the posters, and we analyzed different keywords that we saw appeared frequently. So for example, the keyword writing would appear multiple times because ChatGPT would be used for writing. The keyword data sources would be used when students were talking about different data sources. And after we went through the different coding, the coding of the keywords, we went back and saw the frequency, how frequent different terms were used. And you can see that in a graph on my poster. And then lastly, we went through the findings. In general, we saw that the youth had varying levels of knowledge when it came to how ChatGPT is trained and how it generates prompts. So this is just different experiences that the students had. And we also saw that students generally saw ChatGPT as a helpful tool. It could come up with ideas for stories, it could help them write different essays, but it had many limitations. For example, it didn't have personal info and it couldn't answer moral questions at times. And lastly, we saw that youths disagreed on topics about whether or not ChatGPT could be used for cheating or whether it had morals or emotions. So in some cases, students argued that ChatGPT would be a form of cheating if you used it for an essay, while in other cases, students argued otherwise. And in the end, we saw that there are different next steps for this process. You could expand this to classrooms, you can use different AI models, and you can experiment with different grade levels as well. So yeah, that was my research project, and feel free to reach out with any questions.